Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the next episode of Euphoria. This is one of the special episodes. So first and foremost, let me preface this. If you guys are watching this on YouTube right now, I've already seen all of season 2. So the reason I'm going back and watching these special episodes is because at the time, before I hopped into the season 2, was I just thought that these episodes were more behind the scenes stuff. I didn't think they were actual episodes. But then I just came across some stuff. It's like, oh, the Jules and the Rue specials, they talk about how, they fill in the gaps about what happened between the 2 seasons. And I'm just like, specials? What? So I looked up in HBO Max, or Max now, and here they are. So I'm about to hop into it, so I'm just going to kind of like treat it like I'm going back in time, like a prequel. Because season 1 ends with Rue and Jules. They have that moment at the train. Rue stays behind, Jules goes on ahead. Right, and then season 2 picks up where it's like the New Year's party, and Rue and Jules, they're back. They're both kind of awkward around each other. So yeah, all right, we're gonna fill in those gaps, right? Okay. I don't really know what else to say other than I kind of miss this show, kind of with an asterisk, just because the characters are cool, the situations and scenarios are kind of okay, but I'm mostly watching it for like kind of like the drama, the messy drama, and not really much else. But yeah, let's just hop in and see what's going on. What did I miss out on? So yeah, let's just hop in, have a good time. But before I do want to remind you guys, Patreon for the full-length, uncut, unedited reactions, as well as early access to everything else you see here on the channel, as well as exclusive reactions. So if any of that interests you, hop on over to Patreon. Of course, if you can't support me over there, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now let's stop talking, hop in, have a good time, discuss afterwards. All right, guys, here we go. So Jules left. She's with her friend Anna, I think. The Rue that's that has her life together or whatever. Oh, wait, what? Damn, I miss it when they were like this.
Wait, what time is
You're
it?
good, you're good, you're good. It's 8.
Okay, you're good. I'm so fucking nervous.
Presentation about what? School? Or something else?
You want me to walk you to school?
I think I want to listen to music and clear my head, but I love you.
I love you too.
Yo, I really do miss this. What a shame. I forget, season 2 ends like just drama, right? I forget, how exactly did this end?
Go.
Did their relationship end in season 2? Like they're kind of talking, Lexi's play or whatever, right? That was a thing, I think. Where are we? Like, what are we doing? This is like a fantasy of them living together or whatever. It has to be, because Rue stayed behind. Yeah, because Jules wanted to do stuff with fashion, right? Oh, this is the presentation. Oh, okay. Well, this kind of makes me sad because I've already seen season 2. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Yeah, dream. This is what they want. Just happiness in some rinky-dinky apartment. I feel it. The freedom. Ah. If this is a dream, even in your fantasy, you're lying. What'd you take out? Drugs? Yes. Okay. What's in the book? Drugs? Jules walks back in. Hey, I forgot something. Dressing like Seth Rogen. Oh, Ali. You had the nerve to come out of the bathroom meeting up with your sponsor after just taking a hit of something in the bathroom?
Look,
Really?
I know you don't believe me, but I'm doing really good at it.
You really?
So,
Back to this again, huh? Back to lying and being untrustworthy.
the point is your sobriety.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and like finding an emotional balance,
You just said you found an amazing balance.
I did. I'm saner. I'm making sane decisions.
Well, you sound very confident in yourself.
You're high.
Yeah.
I feel like you're not listening to what I'm saying.
Rue, I don't think you're listening to what you're saying.
Oh, Rue. You can't bullshit a bullshitter, remember that? It's true.
You know, that's
It's
what,
very
I
true.
don't understand about the world. It's fucking life. There's ups and downs to this shit. But, I mean, whether you believe me or not, I'm good.
Yeah, you said that. My point is, it's not gonna last.
Yeah, well, neither do my moods when I'm sober.
Okay, well, you know, I'm not saying you're a paragon of mental health. You've got your issues.
Far from that.
Sobriety is your greatest weapon.
Ollie, can I tell you something?
Uh-oh. What?
Yeah.
Like, if I say some dark shit, you're not gonna report me to the state or something?
Rue, I'm not a guidance counselor. I'm just a crackhead who's trying to do a little good on this earth before I die.
That sounds like an episode title.
To tell you the truth, drugs are probably the only reason I haven't killed myself.
That is crazy, because like I said, whatever doesn't kill you make you stronger. On the flip side, it's probably maybe not the best sound advice.
Now we're talking.
But it's
Hey,
honest.
now you're
Yeah.
being honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Man, whatever, man.
Yeah.
Whatever, man. Listen, young blood.
I love when he says that.
Don't you ever whatever me. You're 17. You don't know shit. You think you're hard? I'm harder. You wanna know why? I'll tell you why. Because you don't know how to live life. So guess what? New rule. No more wasting my motherfucking time. You wanna use, but the least you can do is be honest. Own that shit.
I agree.
You feel me?
He is a good sponsor.
Why'd you relapse?
And I always thought that he and Rue's mom would get together, but I guess not. Maybe her mom and Jules' dad. Guess not. Because she definitely does need a father figure. I mean, you don't need one, but she definitely lacks one.
Okay.
It's very obvious.
I get it. Why didn't you call me?
Honestly, I wasn't really trying not to relapse.
Oh.
This is after Jules left, and she does her dance number.
Do you want to get clean?
No.
I get it. I get it.
Is that fucked up?
Well, you don't want to get clean? Yeah. Of course it's fucked up.
I'm a piece of shit, huh?
Yeah, piece of shit, you piece of shit. All right, but here's the silver lining. You're not a drug addict because you're a piece of shit.
You're a piece of shit because
you're
you're
a drug addict, you follow? What I'm saying is, you didn't come out of the womb an evil person. You've been fighting a losing game since the first day you got high. That is the disease of addiction, and you got it. Why? Look at the draw. But the hardest part of having the disease of addiction, aside from having the disease, is that no one in the world sees it as a disease.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
see you as selfish,
Yeah, that's true.
weak. They see you as cruel.
Mhm.
They see you as destructive. They think, why should I give a fuck about her if she doesn't give a fuck about herself or anybody else, right? If she wants to kill herself, let her. All reasonable questions and responses. But luckily, you aren't the only person on planet Earth who has this disease. There happens to be people like me who understand that you aren't all that bad.
You have daughters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where are they?
Different places celebrating with their families.
You see them often?
I've never declined an invitation.
You know, it's interesting. It's kind of what I struggle with. Step one, I'm cool with. Like, you know, I can agree. You know, I'm powerless over drugs and my life is unmanageable. That's not like fucking inconceivable. But it's step two. Came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity.
Now I get it. You don't believe there's a power on Earth greater than Rue.
That's not true.
Really?
I think there's tons of shit that is of greater power than me.
Name one.
A Mack truck.
Name another.
The ocean.
Try again.
He's looking for something specific.
Ali, I don't believe in God.
Guess what? God doesn't give a fuck if you believe in him. He believes in you.
I don't know. That sounds good, but it doesn't really mean anything.
If God didn't believe in you, you wouldn't even still be breathing.
So you're saying the reason my dad died is because God didn't believe in me?
Rue, that's not what I was.
There's nothing that makes me angry in that fucking argument. You know, because every time someone survives like a mass shooting or some terrible fucking earthquake, they always say, you know, I survived for a reason. God saved me for a reason. I have a purpose.
Yeah, but on the flip side, yeah.
What you're saying is that your life is more important than that 6-year-old who died that day, or the newborn who died that day, or anybody fucking else who died that day. Your life has a purpose, right? Why does your life have a purpose and my dad's doesn't?
It's a real question. It's a real question. Like I said,
Be
you
there
need
for
that
my
father
mom.
figure.
That was his purpose, I think. But, you know, he's dead. He died because he died. That's it. The same stupid reason I came out of the womb with a couple wires crossed, right? Just fucking luck. You said it.
Well, can't hate her for saying it, but it's called having hope, I guess.
I don't know all the answers.
You need to believe in something.
And I'm not going to pretend to.
You do need something to hope for.
Why are some people struck down while others live? Why are you, Rue Bennett, sitting here when other 17-year-olds who are better, who are kinder, who are more respectful than you, aren't sitting here? I don't know. That's the mystery. But
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Very true.
Maybe I'll start a revolution like Malcolm X or something.
You do that.
But haven't you heard, man?
Whatever, man.
Revolutions are no longer radical. There's so many revolutions that everybody's a revolutionary. Everyone, all at once, fighting one revolution after another. The revolutions are fought and won so damn fast that the people don't even have time to implement change because, haven't you heard, huh? There's a new revolution. These advertisers, they're too good. Uh-huh. And they've outsmarted us. You think you out here fighting a revolution and Bank of America's on your side? Give me a fucking break. Because a true revolution has no allies. It's just that simple.
He's spitting real shit. This is one hell of a conversation.
You have to create a new god. Or gods.
Whatever, something.
But it is imperative that you believe in something.
Yep.
Something greater than yourself.
Need a hope. Something higher.
You've got to believe in the poetry. Because everything else in your life will fail you. Including yourself. And if you keep going the way you're going, you'll rot from the inside until you cave in and die. Your only hope is a revolution. But a real fucking revolution, inside and out. But you gotta see it through.
Nah, he's right.
You just have to
no half measures.
Every single day. And know that you can always do it better. And be better.
As long as you're better than the day before, there you go.
One day you might succeed.
Wow, hell of a sponsor.
I don't underestimate anyone. Stranger things have happened. Be right back.
Smoke break. Who else is here? Why are we panning like this? Oh, just showing off your fancy moves. Like I said, the show is shot really well. Texting Jules. Where are we? What is that? Saw a rock. I think a waterfall or something. Oh, she sent a music. A link. Your daughter's not answering.
Oh, hey. Ah, I didn't know you were going to pick up. I thought I was going to get voicemail.
Oh, that's awkward. You ever have a moment with that? You're like, you have to call somebody just to have it on record that you called, but you're like hoping that they don't answer. But then when they answer, you're like, oh, shit. But why would Ali not want to talk to them?
Well, tell her tell her Merry Christmas from me. And tell her I love her. And I miss her very much.
But why a voicemail? Why would he want the voicemail? Because this is like super important conversation.
That's not what I was trying.
Oh.
Right.
It's complicated. I see. Interesting.
I just came from a meeting. And now I'm standing in the parking lot getting No. I'm just getting pancakes with a kid I sponsor.
Ali seems like a good dude.
Hey, who's this? Rashad. Oh, yeah, little man.
Yeah, this is awesome. See, the show can make me feel really good when it's like involving the right characters. Then the other times it makes you feel really gross when you have stuff like Maddie and Nate and
Ollie, what am I supposed to do about
that
Jules?
BS. Tyler. Mm.
Miss Marsha,
Yes.
how long you been clean?
17 years.
Just
17 years.
not to bust her out in public like that, man. Congratulations, though.
What would happen if you thought about dating in the early stages of you trying to get clean?
You want to know if I was interested in dating or if I was interested in getting clean? Because the answer is yes to both of those questions. But I had to not be in a relationship so that I could focus on my sobriety. And I didn't have enough energy for both of those. And I wanted to get clean. Everything that's good to you ain't always good for you. Baby, trouble don't last always. And it doesn't if you want to make a change.
Wow.
That's up to you.
Rue, I hope you're listening.
You got any more questions for me while I'm trying to count my tips?
I'm gonna throw a couple more in there later.
You need to with your cheap ass.
You know, it's funny when I think about it. I still blame Jules for all this shit.
Shouldn't. I mean, it is partially her fault. Partially.
Cause
Takes two to
I
tango,
was
though.
clean. And I was like gonna stay clean.
For her.
And for the most part, I was pretty happy. And fucking Jules.
Wait. What pills in your room?
I wasn't taking them.
You were saving them,
Yeah.
even though you just said you were gonna stay clean.
What?
And the relapsing was Jules' fault.
Otherwise, you would have flushed them, type of thing, right?
Oh, you don't know what she did to me.
You're right. I don't.
She cheated on me.
Oh, okay. So we're finally having this conversation. Okay, so yeah, I needed to watch this episode because this is like a legit.
So you were in a relationship?
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you two were just friends.
No.
Huh. When did it shift?
Yeah, guys, I don't recall them ever having a conversation about this in season 2.
Okay,
Right?
but when did it become a relationship?
I just told you that night.
It became a relationship that night.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just kissing. You two talked about being together.
How would we talk about it?
Because that's how people get into relationships, Rue. They talk about it.
Yeah.
I mean, we said I love you.
That doesn't really.
Wow.
What?
My
Uh-oh.
barber.
Yeah, but you don't make out with your barber.
You don't know that?
My barber might assume it was just a casual thing.
Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. She's going to realize that they were never in a relationship. Because.
We talked about it.
Interesting.
Okay.
Cheating's not right, but I'm saying, is it cheating if. Because she thought she was in a relationship, but Jules did not think that they're in a relationship.
Like the whole thing at the train station. Her trying to get me to run away with her, even though I was scared and
I agree. That was
didn't
some
have my medication.
peer pressure shit right there. Yeah, I agree. No, you're right about that. You definitely have some points. No, you're right. You're right. But.
I didn't think she was actually gonna go. You know, like leave me.
Yeah, because you would leave with her, but she left without you. Yeah, that is kind of a shitty situation. It's a shitty realization.
People make all these fucking promises. My mom kissing me on the forehead and telling me my dad's gonna be all right. And Jules talking about how we're gonna live together when she goes off to college and sleep in the same bed and be together forever. And then just ditch me.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I get why Rue would feel salty and shitty about this situation, but she really shouldn't have been in a relationship. And even her mom said, take it slow because you're vulnerable and sensitive and whatever word she used.
Maybe this is the universe's punishment for me being a piece of shit my entire life.
Well, self-doubt
Stealing from my mom.
doesn't help.
Hitting her in the face.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's what I've done. Ollie, I have hit my mom in the face. I picked up a piece of glass and I pointed at my mom and I threatened to kill her. That is some unforgivable shit. Maybe I deserve to get my ass left at the train station.
Drugs change who you are as a person.
Every time I attacked my mom, I wasn't high.
Drugs change who you are as a person.
Still unforgivable.
No, it's not.
Come on.
If I actually believed that what you did was unforgivable, I wouldn't be sitting here. Because what I've done in my life
It's worse.
is way more unforgivable.
No, I believe it. I believe it.
And you're playing pool with Minnesota fats.
Minnesota who?
Maybe if I was some random ass classmate of yours with no life experience.
Yeah, I was about
and
to
you
say.
picked up a piece of glass and threatened your mama, I'd be like, ooh, that's unforgivable.
Ollie, I picked up a piece of glass. I pointed it at my mom, and I told her I was gonna kill her.
Right?
That's fucking terrible.
But what's it mean?
It means that I'm a piece of shit.
Look deeper.
I am.
No, you're not. Look deeper.
Ollie, that sounds like a tagline for a dumb fucking movie.
So just because it doesn't sound cool enough to you, you're gonna settle for being superficial? That's unforgivable. Look deeper. What's it mean?
That I'm violent to someone I love.
Okay. Why?
I'm just sitting here thinking this is a great conversation. Also, like, how am I going to edit this for YouTube?
But are you okay with that?
This is actually one of the best episodes of the entire series.
No.
So it's not who you are.
Yeah, well, I still did it.
But why are you not okay with it?
Because it's a terrible fucking thing to do.
Why?
Because it's shitty, it's cruel, and it's mean, and my mom doesn't deserve that.
Damn, we're doing a lot with this episode. Like, getting everything out in the open.
But why?
I don't know, because, like, drugs and certain emotional disorders.
You sure it's that? Not just because you're a terrible person? I mean, because it could just be because you're a piece of shit. And your punishment, the sentence you've given yourself is that you, Rue Bennett, are beyond forgiveness. That punishment is way too harsh and it's also way too easy. This is why the world keeps getting worse. People keep doing shit that we deem unforgivable, and in return, they decide there's no reason to change. That's scary.
Oof. There's so much conviction in his like voice, the actor. It's kind of giving me chills when he talks.
You're not just saying
He's really good.
You promise.
Why do you want to know?
Because I think you're like a good person.
He is.
And I just couldn't imagine you like doing something terrible.
He's atoned a lot.
I grew up in a house where my dad used to beat on my mama. He was a drunken, cold son of a bitch.
You killed your dad or something.
And every night I lay in bed dreaming of every which way to kill him.
Yeah.
But eventually my mama up and left him and took me and my sister with her, and life goes on. No matter how bad shit got, I would never, ever be like my dad. And then I got married. I had 2 girls. It was chaos.
Okay.
I was using and my wife wasn't having it. We were fighting every night. And it got physical.
Oh.
And
That's wrong, man.
one night I looked over and I see my 2 little girls watching. And I thought, here I am, a grown man with 2 girls, and they just watched me hit their mom in the face.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Even if your girls were not watching.
That's rock bottom. It doesn't get any worse than that. But hey, it took me another 5 years to clean up, because for some people, there is no rock bottom. It's bottomless. And the truth is, drugs will fundamentally change who you are as a human being. Every moral, every principle, everything you hold close to your heart and believe in will go out the window or down the drain, because there's no force stronger on planet Earth than that next fix. Every compromise you make, every moral line that you cross, you'll go further and further until you don't recognize who the fuck you are. And that list of racing thoughts, that list of unforgivable things, it grows longer and gets uglier.
Yeah. Yeah.
You still think I'm a good person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thought of maybe being a good person is what keeps me trying to be a good person.
Wow. That's your...
Some people might disagree with you.
Yeah. Like the conversation on the phone, yeah. Oh, that sucks.
Ollie.
Yeah.
I just don't really plan on being here that long.
That's a scary thing to hear.
That's the tough part about all this, you know? Because I love talking to you. And I agree with almost everything you're saying. And I understand it. But I just don't plan on being here that long.
Wow. Yeah, it's this type of stuff on the show that's like really good and powerful, and not good in that way, but like good in like a content wise. It's like it's really well executed, well shot, well directed, well
The
acted.
thing I miss about doing drugs is the beauty. No matter what's going on in the world, no matter what's going on in your life, everything is gonna be okay.
Ooh, this show.
Everybody seems to be okay with it, you know. The anger.
Hey, maybe aliens will come and wipe us all out.
I don't want to be a part of it.
Damn.
I don't even want to witness it.
Some big ideas here. Big concepts. Big talking points, I guess I should say.
You gotta believe in the poetry. The value of two people sitting in a diner on Christmas Eve, talking about life, addiction, loss. You don't want to be a part of it, Rue, because you care about the big things in life. You said it earlier. I love talking to you. Because we talk about the real shit.
Yeah.
Shit that matters.
I mean, this is like one of the best episodes of the entire series. Outside of like Alexi's
What do you
play.
do when you leave this earth?
I'm not really sure I follow.
Like that two-parter is really good.
Said
This
you
is
weren't
really
gonna be here
good.
much longer. Okay, then.
Season 1 where the Jules and Nate Tyler reveal was really good.
As someone who tried really hard to be someone I couldn't.
Mmm.
I got faith in you.
Wow.
I don't know. I just do. Granted, I was a Christian before I became a Muslim, so I've been wrong.
Thanks.
Aw. Hell of a conversation. So is the other episode about Jules, is she gonna have like the conversation with like Anna or something? Someone like really important to her? I'm trying to figure out like what is she doing right now? In contrast to this. Because we saw the text message from Jules saying I miss you. So on the flip side, we're gonna see her send that message in the middle of whatever she has going on. That's just what I'm assuming if we're doing kind of like a parallel poetry, if I were to use a term from Ali's playbook here. It'd be like a poetic way to kind of wrap up this little two-parter special. And I'm glad that it was just kind of like focusing on these two. Rue specifically, but we learned a lot about Ali also, but definitely was an episode super important to kind of help round out Rue's character a bit. Talking about things that I felt like they were bottled up for season 2, but that's my fault. So, and what I also appreciate about these long takes, it highlights how good they are as actors, because they don't have to, they can't hide behind cuts. You know what I mean? Like you can actually feel the pain in Rue's, like psychologically. It's like this internal mental torment, this battle, this tug of war of wanting to be better. But she has a few crossed wires. It's sad. Wow, that was really good. Alright guys, so that was Euphoria, the season 1 special, part 1, Euphoria, Trouble Don't Last Always. That was a really good episode. Kind of like what I mentioned during the reaction. I don't really have much to say about it other than it was a very much needed conversation between Ali and Rune. Kind of like what I was saying in the middle of the reaction. This episode was really good. And I feel almost like I should rewatch season 2, knowing now that this conversation took place, because they got a lot of shit out on the table. Like, there's a lot of stuff that was brought out there, like the idea of cheating. You know, that was kind of like a big thing with the whole Rue and Jules relationship. And then Ali brought up another thing. was it even a relationship? Did you guys even talk about it? So there's like a lot of big like conceptual ideas and topics that this episode played with, and it kind of just made me appreciate Rue's character a bit more, just because now it kind of rounds her out like more. I don't really know how else to explain it, but it almost feels like I cheated my first experience with watching season 2 by not watching this. I just felt like, obviously, when season 2 started and Rue and Jules are back, or Jules is back in town, obviously in my brain I'm just like, oh, okay, well, the show's just gonna fill me in. I guess we don't need to see why or how she gets back, but it obviously happened, and we're just gonna go take the story from there. I just thought that was just kind of like a writing choice, a director's choice, but obviously something's gonna happen in the Jules special that's gonna kind of change her idea, or where her stance on where she is in life, and she's gonna come back at some point, probably because of that text. Because Rue didn't send anything in a response, right? At least I didn't see that she did. I don't remember where it exactly took place, but it was when Ali went out to go smoke a cigarette, right? Like she checks her phone or something, yeah. And it says like "I miss you." Then she just puts the phone away, I think. But this is a really good episode. Much respect to Ali, like knowing more about his backstory and kind of how he kind of has Ruth think about things a little bit differently. Thinking outside the box, because like it's easy to think one way, but it's safer and it's more. I'm trying to figure out how to word this. It feels like there's a weight lifted off your shoulders when you get another person's opinion on something, on a situation you're worried about. You know what I mean? And they're kind of like they're telling you their experience or their kind of view on the situation, and you kind of realize like, okay, that is a way to look at it. It's not so bad. You know what I mean? And that's like a lot of like the point of conversation with Ali in regards to what Rue was feeling in regards to her basic life story. Like I could get into this like and literally talk about it for a while, but I wish I wrote down a bunch of these main topics. But like I said, the conversation was really well done, the acting really well done, writing was really well done. Last thing I expected on a show like this was for literally the entire episode to be a conversation between two people, shot, reverse shot. You know what I mean? In a diner, and damn, it was done really well though. So I can understand why some people may not have watched this or whatever. It's like, whatever, kind of like me. But I felt like it was really important, and it was really enjoyable. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it there. All right, guys, if you guys enjoyed my review, enjoyed my reaction, you guys want to see this episode with me in its entirety, the option is available to you right now over on Patreon. Link description down below or pinned in the top comment. If you can't support me on Patreon, go to support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll catch you guys next time in the next episode of EUPHORIA, which will be the episode 2 of season 1 special episode, which will be the Jules one. I don't know what the title is, but I'm sure you guys do, and will let me know. Until then, adios, guys.
And if you liked what you saw, tell your friends, tell your family, tweet about it, and if you didn't like it, shut the fuck up.